All right, in this course, I'm going to focus on long-term care, the million-dollar problem. Let me start by saying that, look, the government has a plan for everyone's long-term care medical expenses. Every single person watching this, there's a plan set in place for you. But just because a plan exists for you doesn't mean that you're going to enjoy this plan. For the 1/3 of Americans who have not put aside any money for unknown medical costs in retirement, let me tell you your plan. You have to spend all of your money down on medical expenses until you become destitute. You will then go on welfare. It's called Medicaid. You are now a ward of the state. You cannot pick what facility you're going to be in. You can't pick what room you're going to have. You can't pick who your roommate's going to be. You can't pick what view you're going to have. Look, spend all your money, become destitute, lose control of your future. Let me tell you this straight. This is not a plan. And it's certainly not going to be my plan. Look, this is a huge problem for the vast majority of Americans. If you do not have a plan for long-term care, math and science proves that your plan is suboptimal, less than what it could or what it should be. In Paychecks and Playchecks, I refer to long-term care as the million-dollar problem that requires a solution. On average, every single American faces a $1 million long-term care problem. Now, some people will pay less, but others will pay more. With people living longer and longer and expected increasing medical costs, long-term care costs could represent $1 million or more in future liabilities for you and your family. Why face this risk alone? Why leave your family with this burden? By insuring against this risk earlier in life, you can solve the $1 million problem. My best advice? Well, today. Today is the healthiest day of the rest of your life. Every day from here on we'll be a little older. We're going to be a little less healthy than the day before. The time to take control of this is today. Do not wait any longer. The longer you delay taking control of long-term care, the more expensive premiums get. And that is if you can actually qualify. I also say that any plan is better than no plan. So if you're not going to buy long-term care insurance, then look at a life insurance policy that has a long-term care bucket of money attached to it, or an income annuity that springs up with large payments when you're in your 70s or 80s. Let me leave you with some startling facts about long-term care. The average cost of a one-year stay at a nursing home will increase from $61,000 to $146,000 in 2030. Social Security and Medicare have over $75 trillion of unfunded liabilities. Medicaid doesn't have a trust fund, but is certain to add trillions of unfunded liabilities as well. An internal audit done in 2013 by Medicare's own Inspector General indicated that 22% of Medicare's patients suffered events that caused lasting harm when they went in for treatment. In 1.5% of Medicare's cases, the patient died because of poor care. Look, what's your plan? Long-term care expenses can decimate your savings. Create and establish a plan early. Be proactive, not reactive.